Hey friends, welcome back to Organizing with Ease. I'm your host, Deanna Mull, and I'm so glad you're here for another episode in our Midsummer Reset series. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. And to our longtime listeners, I'm always happy to have you back. This series is all about finding the sweet spot in summer where joy meets intention. So let me ask you, do you ever feel like getting out the door for summer vacation is more stressful than the vacation itself? Between packing, prepping the house, and getting the family in sync, it's easy to get overwhelmed. And that's why today we're going to be talking about the great declutter escape, how to clear out, reset, and pack with before you leave town. So let's talk travel because July is the peak of summer movement. According to the AAA, nearly 85% of US travelers take at least one leisure trip between May and August, with July being the top travel month for families. That means the roads, the airports, and your calendar may already be feeling packed. But the secret to keeping your sanity is preparation that feels light and not overwhelming. A good traveler has no fixed plans and is not intent on arriving. I like that one. Before you even zip up your suitcase, give yourself the gift of a clean, calm departure. If you have a housekeeper or someone helping you while you're away, leave them a short list of priorities: watering the plants, rotating that AC filter, and of course, keeping the house tidy. But don't forget the basics. Place your mail on hold or ask a neighbor to collect it. Put on your email an auto responder or out of office reply. This way, it we actually creates a boundary and helps you disconnect because that's what vacation is all about. Of course, you want to check the weather at your destination. Don't just assume because it's summer that it'll be all dry. I always pack a small umbrella, and it's just, of course, not just for the rain, it's also great for shade, especially during some walking tours or maybe a beach day. Just saying, it's not too bad to pack an umbrella, especially since they're small now and they're so compact. When it comes to packing, you want to keep it simple. Use packing cubes to separate outfits, swimwear, shoes, and accessories. Stick to the travel size toiletries and refill them right before every trip. Wipe down the bathroom floor and give your counters a quick clean. You'll feel more peaceful walking out the door knowing it's all taken care of. And this is actually what I do in my own home. I honestly do. I wipe down the bathroom floor and I give my counters a quick, clean sweep. But I also do that as well in my kitchen, of course, and in my living areas, those main common areas. Just knowing that when I walk into my home after vacation, it is tidied up and everything is neat and in order. And I love it. These small habits make your departure feel lighter and your return even more welcoming. Start with home prep. Whether you're heading to the beach, the mountains, or a quiet week and getaway, coming home to a tidy, calm space is one of the best gifts you can give yourself. So here are some pre-vacation checklists. Ready? Clear out your fridge. Toss anything that will expire while you're away. Run the dishwasher and take out the trash. Make the beds, fluff the pillows, and do a quick vacuum of high traffic areas. Put fresh towels in the bathroom and a clean set of sheets on your bed. According to a study by the National Sleep Foundation, 73% of people report better rest when returning to a clean space after travel. So don't underestimate the power of coming home to calm. I remember one summer we rushed out the door for our family trip, and when we came back, yes, it is hard for me to actually admit, but this is so true, and I'm sharing this with you all. There were dishes in the sink, and I did have laundry piled up, and the refrigerator was not the way that it should be. So, what happened then was it took me 2 days just to feel grounded again. Ever since then, I've made up my mind to do my travel prep routine, and I'm calling this a non negotiable. Hey there, want to simplify your summer in just 10 minutes a day? Our Summer 10 bonus podcast series is now available, but it's private and only for our insiders. Two exclusive episodes packed with practical organizing tips, travel prep hacks, and systems for your home, plus a downloadable workbook with slides and checklists. But of course, get private access now just for $9. Link is in the show notes. Don't miss out. Now back to today's episode. You heard me right. This is one of my non negotiables. I want to pack with peace beyond the suitcase. Think about what gives you peace while you travel. Here are a few things to consider. You might want to already have a mini self care kit like your lip balm, sleep mask, calming essential oils, and maybe your favorite teas. A portable charger, of course, a water bottle, headphones, and if you want to, maybe like bring your journal or maybe like a smaller version of it. You definitely want to download your favorite books, playlists, podcasts, maybe before you go, hint, hint, or any movies, of course. And for parents, consider a travel bin for the kids. Books, snacks, games, wipies, of course, and chargers. Keep it in the car or carry on so you're not digging through 5 bags at every stop. So you definitely want to, for the smaller children, keep their travel items in one specific suitcase. We always used like a backpack for the kids. Each one had their own, and it was actually quite nice and easy to identify. One of my favorite travel hacks is pre-pack a your toiletry bags, one per family member. Refill them right when you get back from a trip so that they're ready for the next one. Less scramble, more ease. I cannot stress that enough. Here's what I do personally that made a world of difference. I always clean the house before we leave. And the reason why is because it actually does make me stay a little bit later at night the night before. But I do wipe down the counters. I do fluff up the pillows. I do vacuum. I tidy up. And there's nothing like coming back to a home that smells fresh and feels calm. Now, of course, if you have a housekeeper that's able to help you before you leave as well, that is a bonus and take advantage of it. But some days my girls aren't there when I'm leaving. So there you have it. I do it myself. And here's a little detail many people skip after every trip. I wipe down the outside of my suitcase and I leave it open to air out. It really makes a difference, especially in humid weather or if it's been sitting in a car or in a cargo bin hold. Even your suitcases deserve a little bit of a reset. So just food for thought. If you haven't considered it, take note. Once I get home, I do a few things immediately to make my life easier. And this is so true. I really do unpack and I try to reset. I unpack within the 21st 24 hours so that the bags are out of the way and the laundry gets going. I replenish all of my toiletry bags right away, shampoo, face cream, toothpaste, so that I don't need to remember what's missing the next time. It saves me from that stressful last minute run to CVS. I do a quick refrigerator restock and I also check to see what is still good because of course I do that before my trip so that I'm good to go when I return. I know that I don't have anything that has been spoiled and or will be expired. If we are away for more than a couple of days, I do try to air out the house and I also again swap out towels and I also do sheets that are for fresh ones. So I do everything that I've mentioned earlier. I do it myself and it makes a world of difference. Again, it's a game changer and if you have not already started, start this. It will make your life so much more easier and enjoyable before you leave and when you come back. Again, before you're leaving, it's also very important to check the weather, where you're traveling, so that you can pack accordingly. Always bring a small umbrella. I was out of town earlier parts of this year, and at some of my trips, I actually forgot to pack my umbrella. So what happened was I had to buy one. So yes, my small umbrella collection is getting a little bit on the larger side, but it's okay. We make use of those umbrellas no matter what here in the 305. It's not just a surprise rain. Of course, it's great for the shade as well, especially on those hot summer walks or again on those beach days. You want to make arrangements for your pets early, confirm sitters, drop off times, or stock up on those supplies and medicines. Again, for even for the little ones, check your little ones, your children, and or for the your furry friends and your family members, check any prescription meds and try to refill them if needed to avoid running out while you are away. These small things before and after travel make a huge difference in maintaining your peace and staying organized without burnout. Again, this is what I personally do, and it does make a huge difference for me when I do clean the house before we leave. And again, I do make sure I wipe down my kitchen counters and making it all tidy. You're probably thinking, but why? Because when you come back home, it's just so much nicer. And I know that my desk, my home office desk, is clean. Not that it isn't clean, but it's cleaner. And I've addressed everything before I leave. Because here's the thing, the little details is that you just never know what might happen when you come back. Just saying, we've had friends where they've come back from home and they found a leak and their house is flooded. Some of you could relate to that. And or there could be a roof leak or there could be something else going on. So if you already know that you've taken care of the rest of your home, then you know that you're good to go. One of the areas that you can choose if you are going to start doing this, you want to choose one area of your home, maybe your entryway, closet, or your car, and give it a 30-minute edit before your trip. Again, return out of place items to their home, donate or toss anything that's become visual clutter, wipe down your surfaces. The psychology benefit is actually what I call HUGE, huge. According to psychology today, decluttering even one small area before leaving town helps reduce anxiety while you're away and makes the transition of your home smoother. If you got kids, have them pack 3 toys or books to put to rest. And if they're involved, they know that they're taking with them on their trips what they like. So there you have it. It also helps teach them to reset as well. This week, I want to offer a simple challenge that works whether you're heading out on vacation or just staying put. Pick one small area to prep or reset your entryway, your car, or your travel toiletry bags. Even if you're not traveling, pretend like you are. Clean out your car console, go through your purse or your tote bag, or restock your essentials drawer. This mini reset helps you stay ready, reduces decision fatigue, and creates a sense of lightness, even if you're going absolutely nowhere. And if you are traveling, use this as your reason to simplify before and feel refreshed after. So, before you hit the road this summer, take just a little time to declutter, prep, and pack with intention. You'll be amazed at how much lighter the whole trip feels, not just physically, but mentally too. The Fresh Start method works beautifully in travel planning. Here's how to make it part of your trip. You want to identify what needs to be done in your home, what to pack, and who's responsible for what. Create a printed checklist or keep one in your phone's notes app. I actually do this and I title it whatever trip and wherever we're going. I put down bullet points for things for me to remind myself of what to get done before, of course, leaving, and also what to pack just in case, depending on where we're going. This is also a great way to be able to share it with the rest of the family, for them to also have their own list as well to be added on for items. Just sharing with you that sharing your travel notes is a game changer with the family. You want to reduce and evaluate, edit your wardrobe, remove the just in case extras, and focus on what truly you're going to be using on vacation and keep it intentional. And yes, having that backup outfit. It's okay to pack because I do it all the time. Use packing cubes, pre packed toiletry bags, and a designated travel bin or drawer. Repetition builds confidence and saves time. So, as soon as you're home, restock your travel sizes, do one load of laundry, start that going off right away, and wipe down your suitcase. Re enter with calm and not chaos. So, here's a stat worth remembering. The National Association of Productivity and Organizing Professionals, NAPO, found that people spend 1.5 hours per day on average looking for misplaced items, especially during travel prep. Small systems saves big time. And if you're not traveling, the Fresh Start method still applies. Pick one area, your purse, your entry table, even your digital calendar, and give it the same 4-step care. Summer is the perfect time to practice simplicity. It's not the load that breaks you down, it's the way that you carry it. By Lena Horne. Until next time, my friend, may your vacation, whether it's near or far, begin and end with ease, clarity, and a little extra breathing room. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe to Organizing with Ease podcast on your favorite podcast platform and leave us a review. Your feedback helps us grow and reach more listeners like you who are passionate about living their best lives. And remember, a new episode comes out every Thursday at 8 a.m. So mark your calendar and join us. Until next week, take care and keep shining bright.